Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Girls and Gays Let's Talk. Today, we're going to talk about how it feels to go shopping when you're a fat bitch.
Yes. And you don't have the boobies to help fill it out. Oh my God. So obviously you've never had to shop for dresses.
No.
Obviously.
But I've like suits, I feel like it's the same thing.
Is it?
I think so. Just because, no, because actually they measure you and they tell you what to put on.
Yeah. Not me. I have to go inside and try on dresses and then be very depressed because it's like what fits around my waist my boobs don't fill it up. It's just like all this empty space. And I'm like, that's depressing. And so I had this bachelorette party that I was going to that I actually just came back from. And I didn't know any kind of dress code or anything. And I reached out to one of the girls. I was like, hey, what's the itinerary? Because I wasn't in the group chat or anything. They had to create a new one. And then she was like, oh, yeah, we're doing dinner on Saturday at 8. Mermaid, sparkles, glitter. And I was like, got it. So I went on Amazon and I panic bought like 4 black dresses because like black is my color. And then Tuesday was whenever, hold on. Well, anyways, I found out that there was no black because then the group chat was created and the bachelorette was like, or the bride-to-be was like, what's everybody wearing? And then everybody started sending what they were wearing. And then I said something, I was like, black sparkle dress, my sister's going to be wearing green. And somebody else had responded, oh, I'm going with a black dress or cheetah. And then the bride-to-be said, go with the cheetah. And then she sent another message. She's like, anything other than black, ? I was like, oh, what the fuck? So I panic bought 5 different dresses on Amazon. Yes. And I was like, okay, well, because sometimes like being a fat girl, things don't fit properly, you know? And so I was like, you know what? In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to the mall, try to find something that I can wear. So I found these amazing dresses. And then whenever I tried them on, it was like, no chest. I have no chest. And I'm like, crap. I went to so many different, and it's just so depressing. And people are going to be like, oh, well, maybe you shouldn't have eaten so much. Maybe you shouldn't have gotten fat. Bitch, I'm depressed sometimes. And I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Yes.
Like,
it takes time.
Yes. I've lost 22 pounds since January.
That's good.
Yeah. I feel like I don't see it though. Like some days
see it around your face.
Yeah, that's what my sister was saying too. But I'm like, I'm ready to like see it all throughout my body.
I've noticed for me losing it, I'm at 33 right now.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks. So I've noticed it in my clothes.
Really?
Like the other day I put on some pants that I've been wearing for like a while and they were falling off.
Oh,
and I was like, damn, I should have worn a belt today. But I hate belts. I never wear them.
God. And you know, I actually did notice in one of these shorts, because some shorts that I have to wear them for like 30 minutes to an hour if I'm going to be doing like sit down activities. So that way it can like stretch out a little bit. And this time, and like I have to suck in a little bit whenever I put them on. But this time, whenever I put them on, I was like, whoa. Like this, like it feels kind of loose. And then I sat down and it wasn't tight on me. And I was like, oh, it's working. Like my soft 75 is working. So,
yeah.
But anyways, I was like having a damn near breakdown whenever I was going to the mall, all these different stores. And I was telling my friend, I was like, you know, I don't know where to shop for, you know, because I'm a fat girl. And one thing, I know y'all mean well. I know I'm fat. So this whole, no, you're not fat.
Always skinny bitches be saying that.
my doctor puts obese. Okay.
Yes, on your form.
Yes. I know I'm fat. Okay. And then she's like, oh, try this store. And I was like, okay. I was like, do you think they're going to have anything for me? She goes, yeah, they do. But
no, they don't. They have it for her, and she thinks that y'all are the same size. No, bitch, I'm above you.
And so I went and I couldn't find anything. And I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. So then I went to multiple stores and then I was like, I had that lump in my throat. I'm like, I'm going to have to like bail on going to my friend's bachelorette party. And one thing is I tend to flake a lot because of my anxiety. And it's horrible. And I'm like over here trying to think of excuses. And just recently, about 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, I was like, I need to start making it a point not to flake on my friends. Because, and I feel like I have definitely been trying to work on that.
Yeah.
So I feel like I've come a long way from me a year and a half ago. I texted George. I was like, podcast idea. What did I say?
So think about trying to find clothes when you're bigger, something like that.
Yeah. Shopping for clothes whenever you're fat with no boobs.
Yeah, something like that. I was like, I'm down. We can talk about anything here. Let's talk about it.
And then I had texted one of my other friends, and she's like, "Girl, I know what you're going through." I was like, "I feel like I'm alone right now." Like, and I'm a very, very insecure person, and so I'm over here thinking like, "Oh my God, all of her friends are gonna be like these gorgeous ass bitches, like with a nice like snatched waist, big booty, big boobies." And then there's just going to be me,
At least you have a big ass.
I do.
Big booty. Big booty Judy. Like my friend always says that. She says she's a big booty Judy. And she's a part of the itty bitty titty committee.
God. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know. I just wish I had a little bit bigger boobs,
But there's always plastic surgery.
Yeah, really expensive. I mean.
But you can always do it in Mexico. There's some good doctors down there.
There are, but
it's a lot cheaper than here.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, you're not wrong. But just like even like whenever I was in high school, like I know I wasn't like stick thin or anything like that, but I'm just like just shopping for clothes always gave me anxiety. And then
I agree. I'm the same way. Yeah, even when I was younger, like I always hated shopping.
God, it's the worst thing in the world because you're like, oh, this looks like it can fit me. Like this is kind of big. Like it looks like it'll be a little big on me. We'll check it out. No, it's tight. And I'm like, oh.
I started shopping online and just returning it if it didn't fit me.
That makes sense.
Just so I can at least feel fat in the comfort of my own home.
But another thing also is, okay, so I found these jeans at Target. Absolutely love them. And then I couldn't find any more of that brand at Target. So I was like, okay, let me just go on the Target website and buy some from that same brand. They didn't fit. The ones that came in the mail. I'm like,
the exact same brand. That gets on my nerves.
Yes. And any store you go to, you don't know this. Any store you go to, whenever, like if I go to Kohl's, if I go to Walmart, if I go to Target, if I go to Raw, I am a different size in every single one of those.
It's the same way for guys.
No, because y'all have like the 34.
Oh, that's true. That's how the pants are the same.
Pants. I'm talking about pants.
Shirts
right
are
now.
not the same.
Yeah. No, I shirts. Yeah, I'm frustrated about that because the same thing happened. I went to Kohl's and I was like, oh, these pants are really nice. Couldn't find any of them. I was like, I'll just go ahead and order them. And that was before, like I did it at the same time. I ordered from Target and then I ordered from Kohl's online. Same exact brand, same size, did not fit.
That's annoying.
And it's so frustrating because I'm like, I know I'm fat, but what the fuck? Like, where's the consistency?
Yeah, there's none.
And then I noticed, because I went to Torrid to see if I could find a dress. And I was like, oh, they've got to have some. They surprisingly didn't have any sparkly dresses. Like, I think I only saw like one dress. And their clothes, very minimum. Like, I'm shocked by.
Yeah, they used to be better at it. Now they're
lowest selection that they have. But they do have fans inside of the dressing rooms. I do like whenever I'm so unhealthy. I like whenever I'm trying on multiple clothes and then they don't fit, I start getting nervous and then I start sweating and I'm like, oh my God, I want to get out of here.
So then they have the fan.
So, yeah, Torrid has the fan. I'm like, okay, I can respect that. But it's, I don't know. It's so depressing trying to find clothes that fit, and then you find it, and then the same exact brand does not fit you if you buy it online.
Yeah, actually, who does that also for me was so I used to always get my clothes only at Brooks Brothers.
I don't know what that is.
So it's kind of expensive to be honest. It's they have one by the outlet mall. They have one by the outlet mall. And so I used to love shopping there. And then it's funny because some random person walked up to me and they're like, "Oh, what size are you here?" Because they were looking for a husband, and they're like, "He's almost the same size as you." And I said, "Depending on what you buy, it's either going to be large or extra large at that time," because I was a little skinnier then.
Yeah.
So then I was like, "If you're going to buy like this kinds of shirt, it's large. If you're going to buy this kinds of shirt, it's extra large." But I kind of learned it because so many times I've shopped there.
Oh wow.
But no, it was annoying that depending on what shirt I was getting.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then when I got fat, I gave it all away. It was a lot of clothes. It was very expensive.
It's okay. You'll be down there soon enough.
Yeah. Back to that size. But I'm not going to spend that much on clothes again.
Understandable.
Yeah.
But one thing that I'm a very anxious person, especially whenever I'm shopping.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go and I'll be looking in a store and I'm just waiting for one of the people who work there just to come up to me and be like, "We don't have your size here." I just have anxiety and I feel like that's going to happen. It's never happened. It's never happened.
I'm pretty sure you could sue if it does.
So I'm just.
Yeah, I get it.
And then sometimes I just want to go up to the register and be like, before I waste my time looking, do you have anything that will fit me? Be honest.
Yes.
Don't sugarcoat it.
Just tell me the truth. I probably have to sue. Walk away.
Yeah, it's horrible. But I mean, honestly, all the dresses on Amazon looked amazing.
That's good.
Yeah. And then I bought some in different sizes. I bought 3 of the same exact dress, but different colors and different sizes.
So did all of y'all have different colors on?
Yes. Some of us had red. I posted it on my Instagram story. I shared it. And there was this girl. She was in a purple dress. Oh, she's beautiful.
I don't know. I've never liked that.
Sequins?
When other girls are wearing different colors.
Oh. Well, she just said, make sure it sparkles. And I'm like,
that's it.
Heard. And no black.
Okay, so I've always liked this idea. So when other girls are wearing the same color with different dresses.
That's a cute idea.
It always, to me, because then each girl can find a dress that accentuates her own body.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they all have the exact same dress, it's not going to fit,
everybody the same.
The fat girl and the skinny girl, it's not going to fit. It's not going to fit a cardboard the same way it fits a watermelon. It's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So to me, I've always liked the idea of I've always judging people at the weddings, and so, the few that I've got to. So I always thought that the best idea is all of them have the same color, but just different dresses, so that each person can find something for their own body type.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, the persons that we went to her bachelorette party, she doesn't seem like a bridezilla control freak like that. She just kind of goes with the flow. Yeah. I'm like, damn, girl. I went with the flow for my wedding. I was the most chill.
How'd y'all do it? Everyone had the same dress, or was it everyone different color?
No, it was actually my sister threw me a surprise bachelorette party, a Jack and Jill style. She's like, hey, I want to take you out to dinner. She's like, I want to take you and Matt out to dinner, especially with Yas wedding coming up. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And then I show up and then my friends are there and I'm like, what? I saw you at work today. You didn't say anything to me.
Not see you later.
No, she did say see you later. And I was like, what? And she goes, oh, just, next week. I was like, oh, okay. See ya. And then I was telling her, I was like, yeah, my sister, she's like, what are you doing tonight? I was like, my sister's wanting to take me out to dinner, especially since my wedding's coming up. She goes, oh, that sounds like it's going to be fun. Have fun. I was like, okay. Sounds cool. And then I had this little bib It was like, it said like #1 BJ giver. And I was like,
Sucia.
I was like, somebody get some salt and like put salt right here around my lips.
That's funny.
And then we had like tiny little guys.
Penises.
No, they were tiny little guys that you could put on your drinks.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, oh, this is fun. And then, God, people are so fucking bitter. Let me tell you that. Because I was walking to the bathroom and this one girl was like, oh, lady, not a girl.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, oh my God, are you getting married? I was like, yeah. She goes, can I give you some advice? I was like, yeah. She goes, don't do it. And I was like, okay. And then I just went about my merry way.
That's so funny. That girl clearly just going through a divorce, just got out of it.
And then
that's so funny. I'm sorry, but I think that's hilarious. I will be that person. So I go to random person, don't do it.
Don't do that. I hate whenever people do. And then after I'd gotten married, so fucking annoying. Like so many people were like, just you wait a few years. Wait a few years for what? We've been together 9 years already.
Yeah.
Like what?
You took your time.
Yeah. And they're like, they're like, so how are you? How's the marriage? I'm like, oh, it's good. Kind of like the same thing. They're like, give it 5 years. I'm sorry that you didn't marry somebody that you actually fucking like.
Yeah, man.
That's not my fault. Like, I like my partner. I love my partner. Like, and that's one question that I asked Matt. I'm like, what do you think is more important in a relationship? Do you think liking your partner or loving your partner is more important? What do you think?
I can't love somebody if I don't like them. So I figured like should come first.
See, yeah, that's exactly what I told him. He goes, I think it's more important to love somebody. I was like, you could love somebody and not like them.
Yeah.
He's like, but you can like somebody and not love them. I was like, yeah,
True.
but I mean, I actually like
I'd rather be somebody that I can like call like on a day that I'm not feeling well.
Mm-hmm.
And then them like dropping everything to make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
Like I would like a friendship first kind of a thing.
Yeah. I feel like that is very important. Me and Matt skipped the whole friendship thing. We're just like, you're cute. Cool. Let's talk. Hey, you want to be my girlfriend after a month? He thought that we were already dating.
Yeah, I remember we talked about it in the marriage episode. I think. We talked about one of them, how you took it from somebody because you gave them soup. Or something.
Hey, did I share that? I don't think I did.
You did. It was. I remember these episodes.
Yeah. Well, no, they were already kind of breaking up because she was moving. Okay.
You didn't mention that.
Yeah, no, but I brought them chicken soup. I brought chicken soup in front of them to start the fight.
Yes, I remember.
They just kind of amplified it. That is so horrible.
I remember that episode.
That was so horrible of me to do. But like, why the fuck did he accept it?
Because you were his friend.
No, we weren't friends.
You weren't friends?
No, we were just in the same math class.
So he knew better.
He knew better.
I guess because he knew they were breaking up anyways.
True. They were going to try long distance until
long distance never works.
Yeah, I know.
What is it that my cousin always says? He says, it's just in Spanish, but pretty much what it stands for is the relationship of long distance is not a relationship of two, it's a relationship of four.
4?
Yeah, like 4 people.
So it's you, them, the distance, and the time away?
It's like you're going to have somebody new and they're going to have somebody new. And you're going to still try to be together. So it's a relationship of cheaters, pretty much.
I guess it depends. Because my friend, this is a different friend. I'm going to her bachelorette party in October. She was long distance for about a year with her fiance. Because she was a senior in high school, then he went off to college. And she said that they didn't really talk that much. Like, they didn't talk every day. And then whenever he came down for the summer, they just started talking every day. And she's like, I'm like, girl, how do you not talk to your man? But yeah, I mean, God, you know what would annoy the living shit out of me? Whenever me and Matt were dating, and it was the weekend, and he would not text me until like fucking 3 p.m.
That's annoying.
And I'm like, what the fuck is your problem?
That's side piece time. Like, what are you doing?
You would think so. No, motherfucker was just asleep.
Really?
Yes. And he's still like, I let him sleeping on the weekends, and now he kind of like wakes up around like noon or 1. So I'm like, and you're lucky you're cute. You're lucky. But sometimes I will wake him up. And I've noticed that whenever I let him wake up on his own, because like I'm like, babe, like get up, like let's spend time together. Like he's just miserable. But whenever I wake up on his own, he's always in like this funny, goofy mood, and he's like singing, humming, whistling, and I'm like, oh,
like well rested.
Stop, George. I didn't think of it that way.
It's true. It's because he's well rested.
Yeah, and I naturally wake up early.
I do too.
Yeah, and even last night, I ended up driving from Port Aransas. I think that's what it's called. And we got home around 5, and I woke up at like 9. I was like, okay, I'm ready. I did have to pull over and take a 30-minute nap whenever we were on our way home, because like I physically was not tired, but my eyeballs were, and like I feel like my eyes are like kind of like dancing in circles.
That was me coming home from Dallas when I was sick.
Fucking hate Dallas. I will say that every time you bring it up. Okay,
I did not have a problem with Dallas. It was just I got sick there, like
more
vomited. But I was
horrible.
there, like, and I had to drive home. My head was hurting. I couldn't keep my eyes open, and it was just awful. Like I felt like I need to go to the hospital, but I didn't want to because it's like hospital bills. They'd be crazy.
But they really are.
So I'm like, I can hold out and be fine. Okay. But I feel like you should still call out your Airbnb.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's talk about it. So we get to the Airbnb. The couple's there first, and then me and my sister show up. And then she's like, hey, this is y'all's room where y'all are going to be staying in. And I was like, okay, whatever. She's got my room picked up. She's like, or you can go upstairs. I was like, okay, no, it's fine. Bride said this is mine and my sister's room. That I ain't arguing, And so everybody gets there, and then we end up going out. I take a lot of Jell-O shots, and apparently I took a shot of tequila. I do not drink tequila. Sober Marissa does not drink tequila. Blacked out Marissa, I guess she does. But anyways, so we all get home, and then I just immediately pass out. Like, I don't even go and interact with anybody. I just get in my room. I strip down. I don't even take a shower because I'm just so exhausted. Yes. And so I just lay down and I just pass out. And then all of a sudden, like I hear people talking, and it's like maybe 7 a.m. And my sister's like, "Are you up?" I was like, because I'm hungover. Okay, like ugh. So my sister goes down. She goes to the bathroom, see like who's all awake, like what the noise is, and then the girl who was sleeping in the room right next to us was like, "I think our room has bed bugs." And my sister's like, "What?" And then she showed my sister her hand. She had so many bites. She's like, "You think? No, those are bed bugs."
Yeah.
And then like it ate along her neck.
Oh my God.
And she's pregnant too. So I'm like,
that's even worse. You can get sick from bed bugs.
Can you? Well, her hand was swollen where they bit her, like not just on the bumps, but like
catch diseases.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Ooh. So then they end up reaching out to the Airbnb lady. Well, the person who booked it, she wasn't able to make the trip, but she was still able to like communicate and everything. So they reached out to her around 7, and the Airbnb host didn't reach out until like 11. And like, we're all already packing our stuff. Like, we're like, we are not staying here, and like, we're getting the fuck out as soon as we can. So we pack up. We're just kind of like waiting in limbo. We don't know what we're doing, where we're going, because we can't stay there. There's fucking bed bugs,
Yeah.
But they ended up going to the laundromat, doing all of their laundry, like taking very hot showers, dried their clothes multiple times to make sure that it burned and killed them off if there were any on there. And so we're just kind of waiting around, you know, like, what the fuck are we doing? And then finally around 11, she sends over a, what's it called? Exterminator. She sends us an exterminator. And then during that time, whenever they were waiting for the 4 hours for her to reach out, they're like, we can't stay here. So they reached out to customer service. And so customer service is like handling it. They're issuing refunds and everything. And then finally the lady responds. She's like, okay. She's like, I'm so sorry about that. I'm sending an exterminator and my cleaning people over. Y'all can go ahead. And here's the new address for one of my other Airbnbs that y'all can stay at. So sorry that this happened to you. So they're like, okay, like, that's fine. So some of us are already en route to this new place. And then we get a text message. Don't go to the new Airbnb. Airbnb bedbug policy is not allowing us to go, basically. So now we have to find out where we're going to stay. You know, there's like an Airbnb. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't like rent to us because of like the whole bedbug situation. But whenever the exterminator come, he was trying to make it sound like they brought in the bedbugs. He's like, I don't see any bedbugs. You know, sometimes people just bring things in here. And then the girl's boyfriend gets up. He's like, oh, nah, you know what? Come here. I'm going to show you. And then like he shows him like if you lift the thing where like the line of blood is from them. And he's like, oh, yep, those are bed bugs. You're the fucking exterminator.
Yeah, and somebody else had to show you.
Right.
That tells me that they were with the other person.
You think so?
They were trying to shift blame.
Oh, God.
But whenever you can show them like hardcore, like
yeah,
this
they
is
even
the
took
proof.
pictures. Yeah, because she had bites. They like she didn't come here with bites. Like,
yeah, that's disgusting.
damn. So then we end up having to go find a hotel. Well, they're like, this is where we're booking. I was like, okay. So we went ahead and booked there. And then, so from like 7 until like noon, no idea. So that was like a large portion of our day.
Yeah.
So we all go to, and it was horrible because like the fridge was stocked with alcohol, like so much alcohol and like a lot of food and everything. And then now like we have these tiny ass refrigerators inside of the hotel. So like we're just, as soon as we get the y'all need to get out now, like we're like packing up the refrigerator and like we're putting stuff in my sister's car. Everybody's just putting everybody's stuff in their car. But I'm like, you know what? That ain't coming back. It's going in the trunk, you know? Like I don't want to take chances. So it was just a chaotic situation. But honestly, like it turned out fine. But it was just so annoying that so much of our day was taken up by just waiting in limbo.
I don't do Airbnbs anymore.
Yeah, honestly, after that, I don't think I will.
Yeah, no. I know it's not Airbnb's fault. The company is the fault of the homeowner.
Yeah.
One that's renting this out. But yeah, you never know who you're gonna get.
Ugh, yeah. And apparently, like, whenever they were looking at it, they said that you can tell that the bed bugs have been in there for a while because of, like, how much they were into, like, the wood and stuff and, like, how much blood there was on
They were
there.
in the wood?
Yeah. And
Oh,
then,
they
like,
could be in
even
the beds
whenever
right
you
in the
look at the
wood.
baseboard.
Dang.
They were in the baseboard, yeah.
Yeah, they were there for a long time then.
God. And it's like, did nobody else complain about it?
Either nobody else complained
Or nobody
she
slept
just
in
kept,
there?
nobody complained to Airbnb and she just moved
my
them.
God, you're so right. Because why was she so quick to do that?
Yeah.
Holy shit, George. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, maybe that's what she was mad that y'all complained directly to Airbnb.
Yeah, but you know what? They shut all of her rentals down.
Well, that's good. 'Cause
Yeah.
if she has them in one, there's a good chance she can have them in another.
Mm-hmm. That is just, ugh. It's horrible. And then she was like, please let me know whenever you are gone so I can let the exterminator and people. I'm like, bitch, you ain't hearing from me. I'm pretty sure the others told her. But I'm like, check your cameras. You see that we're all gone. And you know, these Airbnbs are getting ridiculous because it's like house rules after your visit. Strip the sheets, start a load, gather all the towels, make sure you do the
No, that should be a part of that.
Exactly. Exactly. And then they still charge you a fucking cleaning fee of like $350.
Yeah, and you already cleaned. You already cleaned.
No, hotels for the win. Like, honestly, at this point, fuck them.
Yeah, I would stay at a hotel.
Yeah. And then so we get to the hotel, we go to the beach, we come back, and we're getting ready for dinner and everything. And then there was this table that was like right next to us. And like this guy, he was like banging on the table, like just being so fucking loud. And then he had 3 girls with him. I think 2 of them were his daughters. One of them was a daughter friend. I don't know. But they're like running around their table at the restaurant. And where they're seated, they're right by like the kitchen to where the people who are walking out with the foods and stuff, like they have to like stop because they're about to run into these girls. Like, get them to sit the fuck down. Like, if you want them running around, have them outside. You know, there's a patio that y'all can eat at and they can go fucking play. Like, God. So then the guy keeps banging the table, and then our waiter, he says something, and then all of a sudden you just hear screaming. And then we're like, what is going on? And then like we're kind of looking and everybody's listening, and like the whole restaurant got silent and everybody was just paying attention. And then he was like, yeah, you don't want to fuck you. Blah, blah. He's like, what time do you get off? Meet me outside right fucking now. And then they had just set up those little seating trays where they put our food to give it to us.
Yeah.
And then they take them back. And I'm like, oh, we're not getting our food right now. So like they're fighting and everything. And then like his wife gets involved. And then they like, everybody from the kitchen comes out because they're like, you know, we ride for this David guy, you know. And
like when you miss one of them, all of them are going to get in it.
Yeah. And like the manager / I think she was also the owner. I'm not 100% sure. She ends up coming out and she's like trying to defuse the situation. And then his wife then gets involved and like starts yelling at her. And then this other older woman, I guess she's, I didn't see her serving. So I think she was in the kitchen. She comes up, she's trying to help defuse the situation. And then the wife grabs the older woman's arm. And it's like, you do not put your fucking hands on somebody. Like,
no,
fuck
that's
no.
assault.
Yeah, like I didn't see it, but that's what they were at the table. That's what they were saying. I was like, what the fuck? And like that older woman, like she was visibly shaken up even after they had left. But whenever they finally left, my table started cheering and everybody was like, yeah, get out of here.
Yeah.
And we were all apologizing to him. We're like, we're so sorry that you had to go through this. It was a wild 24 hours. Like,
Lord Jesus, you couldn't find dress to wear, and then you had to go out.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus.
I guess I should add Porteranzas to Dallas hatred.
Well, at least this time, like, you know, don't go to Airbnb.
Yeah. So
that's funny.
Everybody be careful. What was the title of this?
It was about the fat clothes.
Yeah, fat clothes, bachelorette parties, crazy 24 hours. So thank y'all for listening.
Bye.
That's it for today's episode of Girls and Gays Let's Talk. Thanks for hanging out with us.
If something we said hit home or made you laugh, cry, or text your toxic ex, you know what to do.
Leave us a review, share the episode with your favorite chaotic friend, and don't forget to follow us on socials for behind-the-scenes drama and messy opinions.
New episodes drop every Tuesday. Until then, stay loud, stay soft, and stay exactly who you are.
Bye.
Bye.